Circles and arcs are defined a bit differently than lines and rectangles. Let's start with a circle. If I open the drop-down menu for the Circle tool, you can see that I have the option to create a regular circle or a perimeter circle. With the regular circle tool activated, I'll click to locate the center, move the cursor, then click again to define the radius of the circle. The click-drag method works as well. Click to define the center, hold down the mouse button, and release it to define the radius. Next, I will switch to the perimeter circle. As you can see from the icon, I need 3 clicks each representing a placement of the outside of the circle. Creating arcs is slightly different. If you notice in the Arc Tool drop-down menu, there are 3 ways to define an arc in Solidworks: a center point arc, tangent arc, or 3-point arc. If I right-click in the Graphics area, you can see that I can also choose Sketch Tools from the pop-up menu. I can also press S on my keyboard to bring up my shortcut bar, which contains most of my sketch tools. Let's start with the center point arc. I'll activate it by selecting it from the right-click menu. I use the right-click menu quite a bit because it's fast, but also because it's much easier to pick the type of arc you need than trying to remember which of the icons is which on the toolbar. Now that the center point arc is active, I'll click to define the center, and then move the cursor to see a preview of the arc. Notice that there's a line from the center to the cursor. This line is the radius of the arc, but it will also be the beginning of the arc. If I click here, the arc will begin here. Now as I move the cursor, notice the arc is being drawn from the point where I clicked. Once the arc appears the way I want, I'll click once more to finish it. Once again, the steps for a center point arc are: click to define the center, click again to define the starting point of the arc, and one more click to finish. The next type of arc is the tangent arc. As the name implies, this arc has to be tangent to something. If I activate it and click in Open Space, Solidworks will let me know that this arc has to be attached to something. To continue with this example, let me first sketch a line. Now we can use the line as the starting point of the tangent arc. I'll click on the end point of the line and drag the cursor away. You immediately see a preview of the tangent arc. To finish the arc, I'll just click once again. There are some options available as you sketch the arc. Let's sketch another one on the other end of the line.